Welcome back to the world of Tapir. The story thus far is that after stopping the Glimmer Lord from starting a new incursion, the False Sun Crews unfortunately lost their captain. Then, before they had a chance to process it, they were tricked into a trap by their one-time ally, Jewel, who ended up not surviving the fight against the False Sun crew. Now, after they got back into town and rested, is starting to process everything that happened the previous night, they eventually made their way to Tavil's and purchased many arcane goods, as well as traded some loot for a favor. The favor being a quick trip back to Silimastal. However, he wasn't able to bring them all the way there. Something had disrupted the ley lines, and specifically conjuration, which caused them to be pulled out of the teleportation in the middle of a crater of sand. As only a few hours away from the city of Silimastal, they started following the road. On the way, they had come across a sheep, which, upon inspection, was one of the ones that had been last seen being stuck in the astral sea after several demiplanes collapsed. Then, following the road a bit more, they were abruptly intercepted by the upper half of a Yuan-ti, as well as the sight of several Yuan-ti being absolutely slaughtered by a giant feathered lizard creature, who then turned its sights on them. After a quick fight, the concentration was finally broken on the spell, and the creature reverted into a small form of a three-tailed fox person, still taller than most of the crew. And that is where we will begin. I believe you have introduced yourself by name, correct?
I believe so. I know I also booped Sushi on the nose.
Yes. So, False Sun Crew, there's now this person who, wants...
I would like
go on.
to say, before we start the session proper, welcome all to episode 69.
Oh, yeah! It is the first episode in which
Nice.
Captain Levere, hopefully, will set foot on the ship. I hope.
I don't know, I feel like fucking around in Silimastal for 6 hours.
We spend the next 5 sessions and the next 24 hours in game. And
I mean,
Okay.
you would have to pay for the dock for an extra night.
True.
'Cause you do have to pick
alright.
up your ship by noon.
Yeah. And it's like 4 a.m.
No, it's just after dawn. So, and it's towards the end of the year, so it's around like 8-ish, 8:30-ish.
Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry, miss, what's your name again?
Reja?
Raja. Okay. Well, my name is Levere. I am the captain of this crew. We have a ship back, town right about over there, and I point towards Silimastal.
You can see it in the distance.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Are
Sorry.
you guys not... Is she not gonna attack me again? Reja's gonna point towards Sushi.
I'm tempted.
She's like that with everyone, don't worry. Okay, it's kinda early in the morning. Not really, it's like 8. Let's, better strength in numbers. Let's try to head back towards town. Hope we don't get attacked by more Yanti.
I think I got a lot of them. Actually, we're just gonna turn and she's gonna like go off to start looting the bodies.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, most of the bodies. Go ahead and roll investigation, and we'll see what the bodies have.
21.
21.
21.
Well, they have their weapons, but is most that you can really gather in terms of stuff that you can probably reliably sell is mostly just jewelry. You gather maybe about 200 gold's worth of like miscellaneous jewels out of all the bodies. It takes you about like 10 minutes running from body to body. Quite a few of the stuff that they wear, like armbands, bracers, bracelets, earrings. A lot of it is heavily damaged from your fight. You can see that one fairly decent bracelet has a giant hole in it from the teeth of your form when you fought them. So you get about like 200-ish gold's worth. And most of that is just the straight up gold value of their jewelry.
Dang it.
You'd probably have most luck selling them to like a goldsmith than like a pawn shop.
Ugh.
Having fun?
Dang it. Why do T-Rexes have to be so fucking stupid?
Well, I do think their brains are about the size of a walnut.
Well, this would be the first time you've heard of stuff.
This,
Yeah.
Oh.
that's kind of a bit of an odd thing.
Well,
I
it's a
don't even
big
know.
lizard. Lizards are usually pretty dumb.
I'm gonna
You
pull
should
some of the
know.
bracelets and start casting mending on it while I'm like walking.
Okay.
Sushi pokes Levere. You should know.
Yeah.
So by the time you make it back to Silimastal, you would have you would have mended most of the jewelry. You can't repair the intricate carvings on it since you don't know exactly what the carvings are. So there's just it's easy to tell where it was mended, but that does bring the value to maybe about 230-ish. You could probably sell it to a pawn shop for maybe about 230-ish. But whatever like patterns, it's very visible where it had taken damage that was magically repaired.
Okay.
But eventually you make it back into the alabaster walls of Silimastal. You can smell the salt of the sea wafting in, and there's a humidity in the air that has been absent for the last few weeks or few days. But it is about, by the time you get there, it's around 11:15-ish, 11:30-ish.
Oh boy, we don't have a lot of time.
What's going on?
Oh, our docking only lasts until about noon today.
Yeah, you should probably hurry then.
We should. Shoot.
Is there any quick ways of getting there right now, like that we could possibly use, like some sort of like a taxi service or something?
I mean, it's just on the other side of the city, and it's probably only about like a 20-minute walk.
All right. As
Well,
long as it's only
20-minute
20.
power walk.
All right. Are y'all gonna power walk or run, or
We.
Moving.
Shoot.
eh,
Let's keep moving.
if you're doing anything other than walking, I will have you make an athletics check. However, the type of travel, like power walking, is gonna have a different DC than running will.
Okay. I'm thinking like Corvus is gonna go try to sprint over there.
Sprinting. Okay.
Okay.
Go
It's
ahead and
a little. It's busy.
go ahead and make an athletics check. How else is everyone going?
I
Parkour.
just want to get on the ship.
Oh god.
Lavir's got a power walk.
All right, go ahead and make athletics.
All right.
All right.
Do.
I got a 12.
I'm gonna use a lucky. I'm gonna use a lucky.
16.
Athletics for parkour.
I'm gonna use
Parkour is
another
acrobatics.
lucky.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm much better at that.
Oh shoot! I should have probably went with that.
We're all better at acrobatics.
Yeah,
I'm using
yeah.
another lucky die. I don't want to take an 11. That's better. 17. I'm out of lucky charges.
All right. So
16.
all right. So Lavir and Sushi, you two were power walking.
Just moving as quickly, just get there.
Okay. I it's important that I know. Are you Sushi? Are you power walking? Are you running? Or are you sprinting? Or
I can't sprint in armor. I'll walk as quickly as I can.
all right. I'll count that as power walking. All right. So.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Reja, as you climb a building, you do some as you're doing quick like Assassin's Creed style jumping on rooftops and stuff. You are starting to approach the dock, and you realize you don't actually know which ship is theirs.
Yeah, I'd
And
probably stop
that-
like right at the docks.
Yeah. However, Corvus, you get like you're sprinting the whole way, and after a bit, you start to lose your breath, and you get passed by a power walking Lavir and Sushi.
Dang it.
Lavir, Sushi, as y'all are power walking, you just see Corvus just like leaning against the wall, panting, gasping for breath. But you do make it to the ship with 5 minutes to spare. Reja, scanning around, you do see Lavir and Sushi ahead of you, starting to head towards the ship.
Okay. I'll run after them at that point.
All right, y'all make it to the ship at 11:55. Well, y'all are gonna have to wait a bit for Corvus, but
Do I get to see Rasia like a parkour?
probably. Reja, are you being like stealthy about it, or just doing it out in the open?
Yes.
Yes to which?
Stealthy.
All right. Roll a stealth check. Let's see how stealthy you were. And Corvus,
23.
roll 23. All right, Corvus, roll a perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't see Reja.
Man, just wait until I have reliable talent. My stealths are gonna be insane.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
You don't you have no idea. You get there about a minute before noon, Corvus.
At that point, Levere's gonna be either looking for or talking to the dockmaster.
All right. Yeah. The dockmaster is looking over the ledger. And he says, what ship did you say was yours again?"
The Pseudo Solaire.
All right.
It's the it's the one with the weird block lettering on the back.
All right. Yes, got it right here. Looks like your docking is gonna end pretty soon. Are you gonna renew it or shipping out?
Can I pay for just like a couple more hours? We kind of wanted to do something down at Tavil's.
Well, normally it's not don't really do a couple.
I mean, if it's we're gonna be shipping out when we're done, but if it's for a day, that's fine. Will this cover it? And I just give him 2 plat.
He quickly he quickly looks around and pockets in, just like, "Oh, looks like there was a mistake. It turns out your 3 o'clock is, or 2 o'clock. It turns out that was just a smudge of ink next to a 2, not 12.
I give him a wink.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and he
I
quickly starts like scraping off the ink of the 1 on the 12.
Yeah. All right. I'll get back to the ship.
All right.
Okay, crew. I have bought us a couple hours, quite literally. Let's head back over. Let's head back over to Tavel, so that, for one, we need to get more of these earring things. And he pokes to the earring that's clipped to his bandana. We need to get more of these so that we can have efficient recon. We need to also tell him about why that ley line is busted.
Oh yeah, I can explain that. Wait, you say towel?
Oh,
Do
he's
I know them?
Do you know them? Have you been to Tavel's shop at any of the branches of Tavel's shop?
Possibly. I've gone to a lot of places.
You probably would have been there every now and then. Maybe that's where you got the bag of holding that you lost. Who knows?
It's like one of those situations where you're like out and about in like a completely different state, and then one of your friends is like, "Hey, you want to go to blank place?" And it's like something you thought was an incredibly regional place.
Yeah. It'd be like finding
like, hey, you
an
want to go down to the A&W, and you're like, "Wait, they have those there?"
It'd be like finding an HEB in New York.
Yeah.
Here in Texas, HEB is a colloquial term for grocery store.
Yeah. Kind of like how Coke is a colloquial term for literally any soda.
Yeah.
It's a major supermarket chain here in Texas.
It is.
That's weird. We just say soda.
I mean,
Do people
I
say
also
pop?
say
I say soda.
Coke
I also just say soda, but like old people tend to say Coke.
Yeah. It's...
Soda for soda. What do you call seltzer, by the way? Because like that's something.
Soda water.
Yeah, soda water.
That's so,
Oh man, Biddy, do you remember
why?
flavored water?
Oh, yum.
I loved the grape
I like the
one.
strawberry one.
Yeah.
Remember Mio?
Anywho.
It was that
Yes,
juice you'd
yum.
squirt into water bottles?
Oh, yeah. Alright. So, you make your way over to Tavel's, and you find he has set up shop. He's rubbing his eyes a little bit tired. And he says, welcome. Good to see you. Made it here, fine and dandy.
Yep. Oh, quick, we found out what damaged the ley line.
Really?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, wow,
kinda
didn't see
my
you there.
bad. Hi. Been a while, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, so like for I don't even know how long now, but it's been a while. So there was this revenant after me. And
Revenant?
A revenant?
yeah, those things. Yeah, really hard to get rid of. Like you kill them and then they just keep coming back. So
I'm just gonna look at Sushi.
yeah,
What's
so
that?
you know how like I had bags of holding. I'm pretty sure I got at least one of them here.
Yeah,
So he'd been after me for a while, and I managed to trap him inside. Essentially, well,
the bag of holding?
yeah, and I like dropped the other one inside,
You
but
what?
got myself away
You-
and got him sent to the Astral Sea. So now he can't come after me anymore.
You can see Tavel is like... Tavel is showing genuine worry.
Yeah, sorry it messed with the thing. I didn't know that
I
was
don't have
going
any
to
more bags
happen.
of holding available right now.
Aw, okay, that's okay. I lost a lot of my stuff with that, but like this revenant has been after me for so long, and there's only one place I was safe from him on this plane, so I got him sent somewhere where I probably will never go.
Alright. Well, that sounds like, yeah, that would definitely just, that explains the perfectly spherical crater.
10 inches
I'm
across,
glad it
10
worked.
feet across. So,
Yeah, it just... So there's a
Wait,
lot of
is it-
sand in the astral plane now. And
Yeah,
whatever you had.
there's money, like lots of coins,
Coins, you
probably
say.
some gems.
Gems, you say.
There were magic items.
Magic items, you say.
Including like magic armor.
Magic armor.
And probably some magic weapons, a lot of regular weapons and armor as well. I
Yeah.
kept a lot of stuff.
and now it's all
I was
being
in
guarded
charge of
by
my
a,
former
by a
party's,
sentient corpse.
I was in charge of my former party's party fund, so that kind of got lost in there too a little bit.
About how much would you say
Um,
is currently floating somewhere in the astral sea unattended?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Hmm.
There's books.
I wouldn't exactly call it unattended.
I mean, it's not after me.
Actually, there is one thing that you might be super interested in.
Oh?
One of my former party members was a wizard, and he had that. Oh gosh, I stole it from a noble.
Was he the one with the really white hat?
Yes, and the purple, and he was a vermin. I can never pronounce it. He was a rat person, but he like never took a bath ever.
Yeah, that's the one I had to ban from the store for the smell
I look
itself.
at Sushi.
Bit me when I tried to magically clean. I still have the scar. He rolls up the sleeve.
But anyway, before
like I
the
didn't report
party
you to the guild.
separated, I may have stolen back the book I stolen from that noble family and given to him to read. You know, the Tome of Clear Thought, which has been used.
Ow.
But it's there.
Well,
So
I mean, I'm sure well, that is very good to know of these things that are just in the astral sea. Ripe for anyone to take.
yeah,
Yes.
I was a little panicked and in a hurry, so I didn't just dump everything out because it was a choice between me being alive and me having a fuck ton of stuff but being dead. No,
Well,
I'd rather be alive.
If you were dead, how would you be able to spend more money here?
Exactly.
Exactly.
You have the best stuff.
Of course I do. It all has the Tavel seal of approval, and he gives a thumbs up and smiles. There's a slight twinkle of light bouncing off his teeth.
Dead people show up a lot. Yeah.
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 Well,
I may have known that Revenant when they were alive, too.
that's probably why they're after you, I'm guessing?
I didn't kill them. They just were racist. So, they hate me.
What do you mean by racist exactly?
Oh, they hate Inari. That's what I am. They hate Vox people.
Of course, it's Corvus that immediately goes, so what do you call racism?
Yes.
Let's have an
he
even-tempered debate
hunted
about
down
this.
Inari
is
at some point,
racism?
got some stuff that belonged to Inari, including this cloak. It's gonna show it off a little bit. So, yeah, he was trying to kill me when he was alive, and I managed to charm him a little bit, and then my party may have done something I didn't know they were going to do, and then he was dead, and then we left, and then we came back another time, and I may have done some stuff while we were there, and then he came back and was after me. Yeah.
Okay, you saying you did stuff that unearthed the dead?
I mean, she
I
didn't say
may
that.
have
She
done
said she did
something
stuff.
that he didn't like, and it got him so angry or whatever. He was a paladin before he died.
Revenants are
so-
too angry to die, basically.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Well, I'm
You really
glad y'all are safely here. Now, are you going to buy anything?
They need more earring thingies, I think.
Yes. Whisper earrings.
Ah, yes, I know the type. How many do you need? I do have one already made,
All
though
of
it
them.
would take a couple days to make another.
Enough.
We'll probably be near another major town in the next month or two.
Wait, how many do we have right now?
We currently have 2, I think,
Does
right?
that include? We picked
Yep.
more up during the dragon thing.
Did
Wasn't that?
No,
We picked one up at.
No.
There was some in the loot. That was one of the things.
no.
It was the one we talked about before we left. It was in like a little box.
Nobody
Wasn't it?
put that in notes.
I
Hold
know
on.
that there were 3 when we got them initially. I don't recall us getting any more.
We had 3.
Yeah, y'all.
Well, Varen had one,
Yeah, y'all had 3.
and now she's gone.
Yeah, that's why you're down to 2. I don't see anything about it in the notes, so
I didn't mark it down in the notes docket either.
yeah, and it wasn't listed with the items.
Oh yeah, no, because it was something that was before you did the items. I don't know. Well, I guess
yeah.
I'm either stupid or we'll have to check the footage later.
Either way,
Well,
so Tubble
let's
says,
see.
I have one made already. How many do you need?
3.
We don't have that many crew members.
We have a bunch of crew
It's
members.
good to have extra, though, right?
I mean, do we need earrings for the for your keepers?
My keepers. Is that what you call them?
Keepers?
Assistants?
More of her servants, basically.
Servants?
Yeah.
Are you
You know,
nobility
just the
or something?
you know, just the 3 people who swore to spend their lives following me into adventure.
He is.
I'm a princess.
Yeah, but we don't really show much reference such as that.
Which is honestly very rude.
Honestly,
Usually,
right
maybe
now,
a princess back home, but here you're the first mate.
yeah.
I mean, I don't really give much stock into titles. It's mainly just a matter of money.
Rude.
Money and
Well,
circumstance.
anyhow,
Give
I
Rude.
just
Sushi a pat
feel
on the
very
back.
unsure about us being around you, given the weird sort of history you have with former paladins.
It
Kind
it
of
was
leads
just
on.
that one of my party members was a paladin too. It's just that other paladin was
Look, I mean,
racist
it's
and
Asshole.
not
not a
like
good
we're that
person.
great with paladins. We only know one paladin. I mean, I only know one paladin. Do you know more paladins, Corvus?
I mean, honestly, no. I've just been raised by the clergy. It's really all I've been raised good for.
Well,
Are
anyway,
you are you a cleric then?
Yes, that's why I feel so
Oh, that
awkward.
that explains your vestments then.
Thank you. I just felt like as soon as you mentioned, ooh,
Yeah, she got a
I might
weird
be able to
jacket.
help you, be able to help you out on
it's
that. But now it's like,
That looks above
you mean-
lower ranking. Did you are you like
oh,
up or higher in in your church
yeah,
then?
yes, I'm currently a Nevermore. Um,
aren't you
for the
training to be a
church.
Nevermore?
Well, no, that's the current rank I'm at. Like, I'm trying to raise myself up higher.
Oh,
Well,
that's
neat.
right. Yeah, that's right.
My
Didn't you say it was like some sort of vision quest?
oh
Well,
quest.
that was what I did. Well,
Yeah,
the
to
vision
become the
quest
Nevermore.
yeah, and I undertook that vision quest recently, and it was quite difficult dealing with like an apparition of my own doppelganger, but
Hmm.
it was quite easy to vanquish it.
What do you mean recently? That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Or
it's
more.
Well, I
still
mean, 2 weeks is still pretty recent.
yeah, like it's not like it's like a month or so. News.
It was actually about a month ago, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause it took you
Then
2
it
weeks
is,
just to cross the desert, and it took you another week to get from the turtle to Silimasol.
Yeah.
All
Alright,
then it is.
Sue.
Oh man.
Sue,
The earring that I currently have available for you is it'll be 200. However, any more that I have to make will be 500 each, because I have to make it from scratch.
then in that case, we'll take the
Wait,
one right now.
All
if we
right.
provide our own earrings, will that help us? It cost any?
That depends on what it's made of. Certain materials hold the enchants better. Earrings made out of gemstones can hold it fine. Platinum would be fantastic. Platinum and mithril hold enchants very well. Gold is still viable. Silver's pretty okay, but anything less than silver is not really going to do.
We're just gonna pull out one of her earrings on her left ear. This one I think is made of platinum.
Oh. Then yes, then I will make. So if you're providing the material component, then it'll be 350.
Okay. I feel like that should come out of the ship fund.
Are you sure? I wasn't entirely sure. Were you
Do you wanna
inviting me
be?
to join you?
Do you wanna?
I mean, I don't really have anything else going on. I've been on the run from that revenant for like months plus. And my
Yeah,
next party is kind of
that's how most of us join the crew anyway. So
Hold up, hold up. Like, don't you think you should run by me and your coming to that conclusion, Cap?
I mean, I'm the captain. I can say if she can join the crew.
I mean,
Orvis, we are currently down a member, and we're a pretty small crew to begin with.
I mean, yes, that is
I
true.
mean-
I'm just saying. I'm
Look,
just saying.
all
they
we
pulled
have
the
to do
background
is go
check.
kill people together, and we'll all be happy. So let's do that.
I'm just trying to like do a lot more delicate and a lot more intelligent. That's really it.
I mean, I have a useful skill set. Very good at
She
doing
knows
a lot
magic.
of things.
Mm,
And I can also do this. I want to sleight of hand and make it seem like I pull a flower back from behind Corvus's head.
All right, roll sleight of hand. Corvus, you roll perception.
all right, let's see if this works or not. Oh, you
Oh,
need to be
21.
20.
What about you?
33.
33?
That's a high dex.
So,
Spit too.
Yeah.
God, that even beats Tavel's passive.
I think what that means is that she's got expertise in sleight of hand. Expertise.
Her class.
She's probably got expertise in sleight of hand and also a dexterity of 20.
uh,
Mm,
Just like me.
I love min-maxed characters.
My
So,
character is very good at what she does.
yeah, so, Corvus, from behind your head, since you don't have any ears, from behind your head, she just pulls a flower. What kind of flower is it?
It is an orange flower. An orange and pink flower.
Ooh, pretty.
Here, I'm gonna do you guys a favor.
alright.
Yeah, she pulls this orange and pink flower from behind your ear.
Mm.
And it's like
Uh,
you have no idea where she got it from.
That's quite a gift you got there.
what did we buy from Tavel, by the way?
A lot of things.
And Aaron currently.
No,
What?
like last session I kind of forgot to mark down how much it all costed.
I don't remember if we actually bought anything.
No, you guys bought the magnifying glass thing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Magnifying glass of identification.
Yeah, we bought the magnifying glass, and I think that might have just been it. How much
Yeah.
was
That
that?
was 5,000. I'm pretty sure.
It was.
We considered
By the way,
buying
I-
the
I-
cloak
I-
of pillowing,
I
but
did
it was
make-
kind of expensive.
I did make the
Oh, we finally have the identifying lens as an item.
yes.
Let's add that to my equipment.
Yep, it's just a simple item that can ritual cast identify.
All right, and that was 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
So I should make a thing in the notes. Should grab the ship fund thing and add it to that.
Yeah.
Oh, how many more earrings do you guys need? I actually have extra jewelry.
You did just loot a bunch of Yanti.
I did. They were mostly like bracelet, necklace thing. I don't know if there were a lot of earrings though.
There were a couple.
I don't know what they're made of either. What are they made out of?
They look like they're made out of gold, but they some of them you could tell from when you were mending the damage that some of them were just gold leafed, but most of them are made of gold.
I'll take the ones that look best that look like they are actually fully made out of gold.
Alright.
Plus whatever I have for my stash. I'll provide like 5 earrings.
Oh, we don't need that many.
Just in case.
Well, if you're trying to enchant them with the with whispers, then that'll be 350 each.
That's a lot.
Total, it's about like 6 earrings that seem viable enough for the to hold the enchant.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to put a lot of stuff into the ship fund. Ugh. That's math I'm gonna have to do.
Oh, one thing I did make, I did make something that, I did finish making something last night. It's
Oh?
it's a simple, simple enchant, but he pulls out a small, small box, a small chest, and says, this will be 3,000 gold, and you can put many things in there. It's smaller than a bag of holding in terms of like its space, so you're not going to be able to put like everything in there, but it's a good enough place to, you know, store these ship funds that you're talking about so often.
Would be useful. Adding
Just
adding
because-
this
I-
much
I
to the
s-
ship fund
yeah.
would be quite heavy.
Yes, I saw. I remember. I saw how much it was. This would definitely make it a little more streamlined. Just be sure to keep it on your ship so that nobody takes it and you don't misplace it.
Okay. I'm just getting the ship. I'm getting the money sorted out. Yeah, sure.
All right.
And I work through giving him 3,000 gold.
Yeah, just piles of it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
He-
wow.
he puts it on a. Fuck, he's got a magical coin counter. I'll give him a magical coin counter.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the amounts that you gave us. I took out the 5,000 for the lens. I took out 200 and 350 for an earring and a spare and another earring, the one that needs to be made that we'll pick up later.
It's 200 for the one that's already made, 350 for the one that needs to be made.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. That puts us at, and then I took out the 3,000 for the thing. That puts us at 7,446 gold for straight up gold. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot of silver. 78,214 plus 1,236. Could you tell me about the, like, what does the chest do again other than hold money?
I mean, you can fit anything that you can put in there. I will get heavier with each thing that you put in. So, if you keep too much stuff in, it can't really be lugged about. But it is it's a better space for storing things than your for storing small stuff than your room.
Yeah. Okay, 484 gold's worth of gems plus 946. Ah, shoot. 281 for the copper. 1430 on the gems. I already added the platinum. Okay, that is the ship fund settled.
All
I mean,
right.
some of that gold's worth of gems is probably diamonds, but we'll sort that out later.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So that's all. That's all that money handed over for the earring and the we made.
Yep.
We'll probably come by in somewhere between a week to a month for the second one.
All right.
Basically, when we dock at the next place where we find you.
All right.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Great. Oh boy. Okay.
All right. Could I interest you in anything else? Yeah. I still have those things that I showed you yesterday.
I am going to be honest. I don't remember what you showed us yesterday.
She's got a bit of a short attention span.
Yes, I've noticed. He shows off the braces of flying daggers and the boots of speed and the pillowing cloak. I also have various potions.
Potions.
I hit my microphone with my head.
Oh, I wanted to ask about what it costs to like enchant a thing.
Well, that depends on what the thing is and what the enchant is supposed to be.
She takes out the was it mithril?
Yes. Oh, I think... Sorry about that. There were a bit of technical difficulties, but we are back. So, Sushi, you were asking about how much it would cost to enchant mithril. Tavel's response was, well, it would depend on what the enchant is, and what it is that's being enchanted.
Well, she takes out the mithril pocket watch casing. Well, I was considering getting this enchanted, but I don't know what enchantment I would like on it. I haven't really thought about it super deeply. What do you think would be a good one?
Well, that really depends on what you're looking for. There's a lot of enchants I could put on that.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I suppose that is fair.
Once you have an idea of what it is that you want, then we can figure that out.
Well, I can either tell you and we'll talk about it when I come back, when we come back the next time, or I can hand this to you and you can just enchant it however you like. Up to you.
Come back when you know what it is that you want. I'm not going to be liable for anything going wrong or your dissatisfaction, because removing an enchant is difficult.
Sounds fine.
Alright.
Alright, cool. We've got that settled then. I guess it's time for us to head back to the ship then. Well, shoot. What? Levere's gonna take out his pocket watch so he can see what time it is.
Right now, let's see. After going through all that stuff, I'd say it's around, getting to Tavel's, it was around noon when you left, discussing it. Say it's about 1-ish, 1:30.
We've only got like an hour and a half. We've only got like 45 minutes left here in town. We should probably head back to the ship. Thank you for your services, Tavel.
Oh, no problem.
We will be in contact again.
Perfect.
And then Livir leaves.
All right. So, you're heading back to the ship?
Yeah.
All right. As you make your way to your ship, you do smell food. You do smell food being cooked in the ship. As the assistants are, as the assistants are making lunch. I don't even think y'all told them that you were back.
Well, I mean, we should probably go find them, let them know we're heading out. Because while they might be able to figure it out on their own, it's best not to be rude.
All right.
These are the
Who
people
are
that
we
make
being
sure
rude
your
to?
ship doesn't float out to sea. You don't want to make them. By the way, how do I sound? Am I
way-
like clippy? Is my audio clippy?
Oh,
A little
I know
bit.
that's
yeah,
the-
just a bit.
Piss. Down with the noise suppressor then. Hello. I hope I sound more clear now.
You do.
Good.
All right. So, as y'all walk the gangplank onto your ship, Naya comes rushing out, barking. This little Saint Bernard, the size of a Chihuahua, is rushing out to greet you, and
Oh no.
like gives you a lick, Live here, and then gives Sushi a lick, and then gives Corvus a lick, and then starts looking around.
Oh no.
Oh, God. So cute.
Oh no.
Oh no, that was the captain. That was the old captain's pet.
Oh, oh no. Oh, that's so sad.
I pick up.
Very
I
sad.
pick up. I pick up the small, large dog.
All right. It looks it starts licking you and licking your face and is very excited to see y'all back.
You guys have pets?
I hold Naya up to Deja to see how the small dog reacts.
Hi.
Perhaps it will be confused by the fuzzy creature in front of it.
Reja, go ahead and roll an animal handling. See how this pet reacts to you.
Hey.
What was it?
I was pulling it up.
Oh.
Animal handling. 15.
All right. It sniffs you a bit and then starts licking your hand.
What's your name? I can't actually understand animals. What's their name?
Her name's Naya.
Oh, it's such a pretty name. Hi, Naya. Hi.
Is that a name?
Yeah?
Huh.
All the pets have names.
I never really named Shiny.
You named him Shiny.
Does that really count?
Yes. It's what you call him.
Yeah, it's not much of a name.
Cute. Are you just gonna look around and then start running around the ship, looking everywhere, and then seeing the
Uh,
crow's nest? What is it?
yeah, the crow's nest is at the top of the mast. Yeah. As you go to the
Uh,
crow's nest, you can find that hanging from one of the ropes by its tail is a very, very tiny possum that can fit in the palm of your hand. She is currently asleep.
Aw, so cute. This is neat. We're just gonna climb up into the crow's nest.
Yeah. You gaze out at the vast ocean ahead of you.
No, I've only been on a ship a couple times before this.
Well, if you get sick, try to do it near the edge.
I've never had any problem with that. I mainly stayed on land or used teleportation circles to get around.
Hmm. Well, we've got a bit of that, but it only works for certain places.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Shoot, the guavas. Levere rushes to the stockroom.
As you rush to the stockroom and open the box where the guavas once were, all you find is laying down on its back with a distended belly is the lizard. It looks
Levere
at you.
smacks his forehead.
It looks at you and just slowly blinks. There is guava juice all over its body.
Those were expensive. I pick up the lizard.
It lazily it just hangs. I'm assuming by the tail.
No, I'm holding it like a hamburger.
Oh, okay. It is
But upside down, so like my fingers are at the bottom and my thumbs are on the top.
Yeah, he is starting to become. He's starting to get to be a chunky boy.
Well, if he doesn't want to be, carried like a hamburger, he shouldn't be hamburger shaped.
Speaking of picking up reptiles like a hamburger, I helped 2 turtles cross the road.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
2 different turtles, 2 different roads, same day.
2 different burger-shaped idiots.
Exactly.
Oh boy. I'm going to call a vote. Levere's gonna head over to the bell and ring it.
Ding 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 ding. The attendants come out with Della on with a leash wrapped around her neck and some bands wrapped around her beak. Udon says, "Oh, hey, I saw you rush down there. I saw you rush down below. We were just having lunch. Didn't even say hi.
Sorry.
Hi, Noodle Crew.
Hey,
I'm going to I'm calling forth a vote.
What's the vote for?
Levere holds up the lizard. This thing just ate all of our guavas, and they were like 2 gold each.
Uh-huh.
This thing is physically immortal, and it just eats everything.
Yes.
If we don't, I did into the ocean.
What?
The water.
wait. We put a lock on the guava. Where'd the lock go?
It ate the lock.
That was a 2 silver lock.
Into the water? Into the big wet? The big wet with him?
Udon raises his hand.
Stick him in just stick him in a fucking bag of holding or something.
He'll eat the inside of it.
Ramen says, I'm not sure. I mean, what if Lorcax comes back? He'll probably be wondering what happened to the lizard.
We'll say it ate its way through the ship.
Do you
That's mean.
that is mean.
Well, what do we do with it then? Because it's just gonna keep eating us out of ship and home.
I don't know. Maybe if it eats enough, he'll just go to sleep. I read something
Was
about
asleep.
I read something about some lizards that ate a lot and then went to sleep once.
Hmm.
I think those are called dragons.
No, the book said they were more dangerous than a dragon, but also like 50 feet tall.
I mean, I do know that dragons like to eat a lot and then sleep for 100 years. Fine. I'm gonna check the rest of the stocks, make sure everything's fine.
Alright.
I put the lizard down.
It just basks in. It crawls towards some sunlight out of the shade into some sunlight to bask and sleep.
All right. Well, I'm checking the stocks. I need y'all to to get us off the dock and bring up and weigh. We need to weigh anchor.
Wait, where's Varen? Where's the captain?
We don't know.
That is something I need to check. Olivier like doubles back from his way downstairs to the stocks and it goes to the captain's quarters to get to the sphere.
All right.
Shoot. Do I need to be attuned to the sphere to use it?
I don't think so. What it should be? It's the scrying sphere. What's the scrying sphere say?
Let me see. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you unattune to it?
Yeah, of course I unattuned to it. It's been on the ship and we've been out of the way for the ship for a whole ass month.
Yeah, but like you haven't. Like you can attune multiple things, and you haven't attuned more than that.
Well,
Yeah,
if you
I am attuned to my flames.
and also if you're like a
Individually?
certain distance away from something
Yes.
for long enough, you automatically unattune.
Yeah,
That's
there is that.
interesting.
And yes, each flame needs to be attuned to individually.
Yeah.
Because
That seems
otherwise,
inefficient.
otherwise I'd be very overpowered.
Yeah. I'm not giving you all.
You want me to have a single attunement slot to not only buff my AC like hell, but also teleport around 4 times a day?
Sounds good.
Isn't it 4 times per short rest?
Well, yeah, but we don't usually take all that many short rests.
That's fair. And also, whatever the other 5 gems would have.
Yeah.
Alright. So, alright. So, they, start getting the ship ready to leave. While you attune to it. It doesn't take maybe about like half an hour to an hour or so before the ship is fully undocked and starts moving. As it starts pulling away from the port, Naya runs back to the back of the ship and stares at the shore.
Very sad, very sad.
Alright.
Okay.
Even
I'll just say that I'm going to unattune to this thing like right after and reattune to whatever I'm unattuning to, so I'm not
That's
going to mess
fine.
with my attunement slots. Yeah, I'm going to use the scrying sphere and see if I can scry Varen.
Alright. As you focus on the orb, try to focus on Varen. don't get any kind of response. You don't get... You feel your consciousness being pulled into the ether to try and find her, but you don't hit any kind of pings.
This thing makes my brain hurt. He lets go of it. He exits the captain's quarters. Nothing. She's gone.
What are you talking about?
Just making sure that she is gone. The old captain.
Your captain?
Yeah, the old...
What were you doing?
Oh, we have a scrying sphere.
Oh, but wait. If it says she's gone, if she's dead but she's still on this plane, you should be able to find her.
Well, she kind of got caught up in a teleportation circle failure.
She may have. If it's a teleportation circle thing, then she might have got sent somewhere else. So you can't scry?
Well, if she even exists anymore, I guess we could have Corvus try and send her a message, but
Oh, that's kind of iffy though. If she's not on this plane, there's a chance that won't go through.
I hear it's a low chance.
She's just gonna shrug.
By the way, what class are you? Like, what do you... Like, I'm a rogue. Sushi back there's, Warlock? Both?
I kill people.
Yeah, but how?
I mean, we all kill people, so...
What methods do you use to kill people? I use my immense dexterity and great wit.
Swords
But
and
not a
magic
rapier wit.
and-
I'm not witty enough for the rapier wit. I will not buy the rapier wit.
I mean... I could tell you, but honestly, it's kind of more fun if you just figure it out. I mean, you could just see based off of what I can do. Oh, I almost forgot. This is another thing I can do. We're just gonna change your appearance and look like Corvus.
My guess is sorcerer.
And then she's gonna change it immediately after to look like Livier, but taller. And then like Sushi.
I'm picturing like Lavere, but legs stretched. Everything else is the correct proportions.
Or like this, she's gonna make herself look human. And that.
Yeah.
And then she's just gonna go back to her regular appearance.
So as the ship sails into the ocean blue, the attendants are very cautious about removing Della's the band on Della's beak.
I hope you three have been training that thing while we were gone.
It's been a bit difficult. We got her to understand that she's got specific feeding times.
That's a start.
So, but there's a couple scorch marks on. There's a couple scorch marks on the side of the ship.
Those will buff out.
Yeah.
Buff out, mend out, whatever we can afford.
I mean, you could scrub and mend.
After they get Della's beak band off, they hand the leash to Corvus. Alright.
Alright, has anyone seen Delphi? My possum.
Yeah. Last I saw, the possum was up there. She's just gonna point.
Wait, did I name her Delphi or Scratch? I can't remember.
Delphi.
Alright.
Just up there.
Ah, okay, up in the crow. She does like being up in the crow's nest. Alright.
I was kind of wondering something.
What?
Where? What's the term? Where are my quarters? Where am I gonna be sleeping?
Oh, you can have my old room.
Okay.
It's
where-
pretty bare furnished because I kept most of my stuff in my ethereal plane. Or space rather. It's not a whole plane.
Okay.
Yes.
Where is that?
I'll show you.
Okay.
It's downstairs.
Below deck, you mean?
Yes. Yes, below deck. It's downstairs still counts. There's stairs, and they're down.
I only know a few charms, but you and I know that much.
Say leader below deck and get to your quarters, which, if I remember correct, just has a bedroll basically, right?
Nope, hammock.
Hammock.
Okay. I have to check if I have any. Do I even have any? Oh. Nope, that was also in my bag of holding. I don't have any bedding.
Oh, don't worry. We've got spare bedrolls. Hey, Sushi. I'm going to need your digging expertise.
All right.
All right, Levere.
I thought you would.
Levere opens his door on the floor of the ship.
I thought you would have started putting the gold in the chest, the gold chest by now.
I mean, there's little stuff we've got to get situated.
That's fair.
We just got on the ship.
That's fair.
And he did also spend an hour just kind of holding a ball.
Yeah. Who's at the helm?
Did we leave Corvus in charge?
No, she's got it's probably like Udon or someone.
Yeah.
Soba.
Yeah, Soba would definitely probably be best at the helm out of the three.
Yeah, just no real direction yet, just sailing.
Yeah, sail away from the godforsaken desert.
Get out of the fucking desert.
Water.
Yeah, I didn't like the desert.
We're gonna have to come back again at some point.
Yeah.
Source of mine told me there's something there, but we've already spent a month in the desert, and I need.
Yeah. There is
He just,
something
like-
out there.
He just like waves. He just like waves his hands around him. I need this air.
Yeah. I just need a break. This will be fun.
The humidity of the sea is very refreshing after the arid desert.
I mean, it's not that I didn't feel bad. It's not that I felt bad at being in the desert. It's just I prefer the sea. And so yeah, open the door. Have Sushi dig down to the bottom to get a bedroll.
Yeah.
I just gonna kind of like peer down.
Yeah,
you peer into about a 3-inch gap of various coins. and gems.
Yeah, it's so. Basically, you see Levere put a key on the floor, and then a door of light forms and opens up to just reveal just a floor of coins.
No, not a door of light. We've been over this.
Right.
The door is, it opens up and it's like taking a cutout of what was there and just flipping it over.
Yes. And it's just coin. It's like one of those Chuck E. Cheese token push games, but like the entire length of this door.
Now, when we're done getting you your bedroll, I'm going up to my quarters. I am going to turn my door into this door, and then I am going to spend the next 3 to 5 hours cleaning gold off of my floor.
We're just gonna look down and then look at Levere and then back down. I kind of want to swim in it.
Do you have a burrow speed? Are you able to dig good?
I do.
Then go right ahead.
All right.
Just try not to
We're just gonna jump down into it.
All right. Describe your dive.
It depends on how much room she has. But she's gonna kind of like
not
jump
much.
up and like arc down with their hands in front of her.
You Scrooge McDuck it, and as you're swimming through it, you do encounter Sushi still in there.
This is so cool.
When you're not moving, it's kind of uncomfortable because everything is pushing everywhere. But yeah, eventually it does get a little bit hard to keep breathing as there's like a whole lot of pressure all around from this heavy coinage and gems.
She'll swim back up and then get out.
Climbing out is easy enough.
That was so neat.
I'm guessing Sushi comes out with the bedroll a bit later.
Yeah.
Great. You could just put this in the hammock.
Can I explore a little bit? I want to see.
Sure.
Okay.
Just not my quarters. I will be very busy.
Okay.
Just don't
And,
go overboard.
Try not to go down into the bilge. It's not that there's anything there, it's just that it stinks.
Okay.
Alright.
Nobody likes it, but it's kind of unavoidable with a wooden ship.
Yeah. So, which area of the ship are you going to explore? There are several rooms on the current floor you're on.
I'm going to
The
start
current
there
deck.
and just kind of work my way around.
Alright.
I will avoid Levere's quarters for now.
Levere's quarters are up top. It's the single room up top now. The captain's quarters. As you go into the main area of the lower deck, you do find that there is a table which has a few bowls from the food that the attendants were eating when y'all arrived. You do notice that underneath that there seems to be some sort of rune circle.
Teleportation circle, maybe?
Looks like it. Roll Arcana.
I mean, that's the only kind of magic circles she's seen. So.
Okay, so then yeah, she would probably assume that
that's not knowing. That's just kind of assuming.
Yeah, she's never seen the spell magic circle before. then.
Nope.
All right. So yeah, it's you see a circle under the table. You open a door and find a room with several bed mats, which are a bit. They're what are they called? Chalky, what are they called?
Tatami?
Yeah, tatami mats.
You could ask me that. I'm the one that's super into tatami mats.
I know, but it's Sushi's room.
I
Grumble,
sleep
grumble,
on one.
gurr.
Yeah,
I want to sleep on one.
I'm guessing. Yeah. Is Sushi sleeping on one right now?
Sushi has tried to go to bed as soon as possible.
Yeah,
He
okay.
wishes to have cuddle.
Listen,
time.
I would sleep on
Yeah,
one,
much
but getting a
of Google
tatami mat and a futon is like $200 to $500. I don't have that.
Oof.
Yeah, it's cheaper than a bed.
So yeah,
Eh.
you see, Sushi
My
is
memory foam mattress was like $300 and I'm paying it by the month.
you see Sushi is sleeping on one of the mats in that room. There are 3 other mats in there, as well as several different paintings lining the wall, and they're the same kind of paintings. You have seen them, that kind of aesthetic before. So you do recognize the style. Opening another door, you do find a room that has a small shrine to with it. You find a bed and a shrine to some
I would
deity
like
with
to say
candles.
Reisha is going to go into these rooms but be super quiet and look at everything and honestly kind of snoop.
All right. Roll stealth for the. Are you snooping around in Sushi's room then?
Yeah.
All right. Roll stealth to not wake Sushi. Sushi, roll what? Since you're, it'll be your passive perception actually, since you're asleep.
Okay. 18.
18. Yeah, Sushi just snores away. Chalky, what does Reija find when snooping around your room?
I mean, my armor.
Yeah, okay.
Like, my room is just set up to be either a dojo or a place to sleep. There's not much in between.
Yeah.
The
There's
bedrolls can just be moved to the side and then fighting.
Probably still some blocks of tea somewhere around there.
Yeah. You do
Probably getting a little low. We might need to restock.
you do find you do find a painting that the ink is like just dried, that it's got 3 symbols on it. One that looks kind of like a sword, one that looks like a teardrop shaped and one that's like a circle with intricate patterns, as well as several different types of filigree around it that resemble dragons.
Do you recognize those?
Roll an intelligence check.
What is she trying to recognize?
Uh, 19.
Based on the aesthetic, you would kind of get you would recognize 2 of the things. You wouldn't recognize the bit of ink that looks like a sword, though you could probably make an educated guess. You're able to kind of figure what these are referring to.
It's just going to smile and shake her head.
All right. So, Corvus, where are you at right now? All right.
Corvus.
We'll say Corvus is probably up top then. So, opening the next door, you do find one that has like a carved a carved shrine to some kind of deity, as well as some candles which are not currently lit, but it has a bedroll in it as well, and it's a fairly simple room. There's a couple sorts of knickknacks and baubles.
Neat.
The next room over, it just has a single mat, a single bedroll. However, it is covered in dust, and it is right next to the one with the shrine. In fact, they look like they have a shared closet.
I kind of figured that we just started using Lorcax's room for holding for like as the stock room.
Oh,
Excuse me.
then it's full of
It's got crates.
yeah, it's got crates then, and a bed rolled up and tucked into the corner. Then
Still a little dusty.
it is still dusty.
Whoa! Hold on, Silver. I'm gonna send you something that's cool as hell.
Right. Yeah, those are the rooms. At least those are the rooms on this floor. There is the bottom deck, the bilge where you were told it smells.
I'm going to sniff to figure out if I want to get any closer or not.
It smells very somewhat dank.
Bleh. Turn right around.
It has the smell of standing water.
Yeah. Yeah, it smells stagnant. Yeah. And that's pretty much all there is to the ship, other than the captain's quarters.
Not a big ship, but that's okay.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm not sure what would happen if you tried the door. Probably just wouldn't open.
I mean, you can certainly try.
I'm gonna wait.
Alright. Eventually the sun starts to set, and the day is coming to a close. Anything y'all want to do before the day ends?
Sushi
Not
is
really
so
that I
good.
can
Not
think
really,
of.
yeah.
Alright. Then in that case...
Sounds like a great time to end the episode. Bye, everyone.
No. So, the, eventually everyone goes and retires to their own quarters and put a cap to the, adventure in Revale. The desert, putting it behind you. Leaving the sands, leaving the heat. You can actually already feel the temperature starting to drop as you enter a more neutral autumnal climate.
Hey Silver.
What?
Are you going to / have you already changed the background?
Oh yeah, I did. I did it when I changed the
Okay.
music.
All right, cool. We can't exactly see it.
I
She
know,
doesn't stream it to us.
I know.
He shows us nothing.
I mean, you've seen it, it's the sailing at sunset. Y'all saw it in session
Yeah,
2.
I know.
So,
I'm just saying.
anything you want to do the following day?
No, just kind of like sail westward-ish
All right.
until Mal finds us.
All right. So, 2 days into your Okay. All right. So, at night, Lavier, what's your sleep schedule like? Do you like man the helm at night, or just let it go? And like, what's your night
Is there
life?
is there an
captain?
alarm function in his pocket watch?
I don't believe so.
Ah, darn! You'd figured the gnome would think of that.
All right.
Well, probably, kind of a force of habit, a good force of habit, since he lives and works on a ship. He probably, what's the exact word for it? Biphasic? I don't know. He like sleeps for a few hours and then he's up for a bit at the night so that he can like make sure that still sailing in the same general direction, making sure everything's going the right way, and then goes back to sleep for a bit. Either that, or it might be more fitful, like he only gets like 2 hours of sleep and then he does stuff.
All right.
And just like 2 hour
Do you set up
cycle.
Do you set up any traps in your room for when you sleep, or just lock it?
He doesn't have anything good for traps.
All right.
At most he could like set up a wire to like drop a can full of coins.
Okay. All right. All right. So, when you're asleep, you don't hear this. You don't even know what's happening. Your tripwire has been successfully avoided. Someone's snooping in your cabin. You don't know. Raja, go ahead and roll investigation for your snoop.
Nah.
Sorry, I forgot I was still muted.
Ah, you silly.
You
God,
silly.
the
Roll your
dice was
snoop.
also spinning for a sec. Natural 20.
Okay.
Of course.
You find a chest. It is locked, though. Actually, wait, no. Lavier, you don't have the key. Have you opened up Varen's lockbox?
No, not yet. He was gonna move stuff from there into the magic chest.
Okay, then
Like the next day.
then yeah, you find a box that is currently locked.
Gonna pick that lock.
All right, roll dex. Are you proficient in lock picking?
I am.
All right, and you have thieves tools.
I do.
All right, roll dexterity. Add your proficiency.
Another natural 20.
All right, very deftly you open it, and it just pops open. What do you find in there?
So I can pull up Baron's sheet.
I know.
So I know what she had in there.
Yeah, I know the tuning fork is in there.
Yeah. Let's see.
Actually, wait, no, the tuning.
deck
The
of many
smaller
things
chest.
is
The
definitely in
smaller
there.
Wait.
chest was the one she was going into.
The tuning fork is not in there because it was taken by the cultist when she was kidnapped. So
There was money in there.
there's money. There's the deck.
There's papers.
Yeah.
The normal chest has like schematics. There's hammock. There's other stuff in there.
Oh, one thing you would find in there, you would find a wax cylinder that has grooves on it.
No idea what that is. I'm going to grab the deck and look it over.
All right. You find the
That's
leather.
dangerous.
Levere, go ahead and roll a. Go ahead and roll a perception.
That's a 26.
All right.
Do I need to roll another stealth thing, or am I going based off of earlier?
Roll another one.
Okay.
You have advantage because you're invisible.
Oops. Wrong one.
Oh, wait. Actually, no. It would be normal. I forgot. Actually, wait, no. It would just be a straight d20. For reasons.
Okay. Natural 18. 27.
27?
Mm-hmm.
It's one more. Damn it.
You want to try for lucky?
I have had a rest.
You have.
Yeah, I'll use a lucky. I'll see if I can roll a nat 20. Nope.
Actually, wait. I need to double check to see how these would. I need to double check something actually. To see if you even need to roll.
The highest I can perceive is a 27 without any additional modifiers. I'm not very wise.
Oh wait, you do have advantage on your perception.
Oh, okay then.
Sorry, this is
Well,
new.
then we'll call the new game stuff.
Yeah.
We'll say that the 11 was
Yeah.
not a use of lucky and it was just the second roll.
Yeah,
So now let's use a lucky and roll it again.
yeah. Sorry,
Nah.
it's new stuff.
Nah.
All right. As you're sneaking.
I'll try. I will try one more time.
Okay.
Oops. Hold on. No.
All
No.
right. Yeah.
Nah.
As you're thumbing, as you're holding this pouch, which has some cards in it, you see Levere starting to stir in his sleep, and he rolls over, and then seems to be
Unaware.
Yeah, unaware.
I'm just gonna stash that pouch, close it, lock it, and get out.
Stash it away. You're taking it or putting it back in the box?
Yes.
Oh, you're taking it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
It looked neat. I just want to see what it is.
This is a bad idea.
Absolutely. So, eventually the day goes.
What you've done is you've taken the responsible player and turned them into a little chaos gremlin.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
it's the
that
second
is
day.
places.
Or it's your first day on sea now. With day 0 having been when you left the porch. So this is you wake up on the sea. Levere, what's your plan?
Levere's plan is to wake up, get something to eat, probably just opening his door and sleepily grabbing some rations.
Yeah. It's like always covered in weevils, but hey, that's just protein for you.
I don't know if there's weevil. I don't know if weevils can live in there.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, okay, yeah, no, my mistake.
Keeps the weevils out.
Yeah,
Keeps
no,
the
you're
weevils
right.
out.
It's fresh. It's not even stale because it hasn't had a chance to oxidate.
Oxidization.
Yeah. It's been in a vacuum, so it has not gone stale yet.
Yeah, it's been in a vacuum.
Yeah.
He enjoys his rock hard tack.
We're just gonna stroll in eating a honey cake.
Crunch, crunch.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
When is Mal gonna get here?
Who's Mal?
Oh, someone who we called for parlay.
Parlay?
Sushi,
Oh, are you
thumbs
guys
up.
Isn't that like a pirate term or something?
Yes. We're pirates.
So?
Neat. I don't know if I've ever met pirates before.
Are we technically pirates?
I
When was
mean,
the last time we did piracy?
we haven't really done. We did frame that guy.
I mean, like half of us were pirates, but now
We did frame that one gnome, and
Oh,
he did die really hard.
Also, you do have those wanted
Oh.
posters. Ramen says.
oh, you guys too?
Making some. Bringing out some food.
yeah, but
Yeah,
they weren't
we're
really
right
good
in,
pictures.
I accidentally got like 2 dozen people killed once.
That's a lot.
I know. I didn't
Accidentally.
know. I didn't know. I just put flowers in their pockets, and then they got murdered. Well, they got hung because they had
Oof.
the flowers in their pockets.
Oh.
Yeah, nobles don't take too kindly if you take roses from the rose bush.
Yeah. We're
Yeah. I straightened it out though. And now that bush can't grow anything else ever again.
Oh well. Yeah, we're wanted in. Where was it? Jareel?
It was the Bailey, the Bailey Republic.
Oh, the Bailey Republic. Bailey Republic. Okay. I had no idea why. We've never even been there.
Where's the Bailey Republic?
It's like right. It's the other side of the continent that Sulimasal is on.
I forget the name of that town.
Its capital is Eloper, or Illiper.
Oh, we
Uh,
can go to Illiper.
Probably
Yeah.
it's. Well, you might have gone there because it's like right next to your island.
Hmm?
I mean, I mostly went to the real.
What
Ah.
island?
My kingdom. I'm a princess, remember?
Yeah, that doesn't tell me the name of the island or the place.
It's just called the place.
It's called a
Doesn't have
knot.
name.
Okay.
What's a notable city there? Lavier's looking at the map. Is that the one with Freysball or the one with Alamiba or Almaliba?
Let me check. It is a knot.
And where is that?
It's the farthest east.
Hey, Silver.
Yeah.
Is it the one that isn't
I
labeled
don't-
on this map?
Yeah.
It is on that. It should be.
Though. No.
Are you sure?
Hold on. I have one in my actual bookmarks. Let me see if you've marked it in anywhere else.
It's on the pinned map. It's all the way to the east.
Okay.
In map.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, see, it's on that map, but it's not on the previous one that doesn't have red marks on it.
Yeah, it's not on the one that has the pins in it, or that
He's
doesn't
on the
have
one-
the pins in it.
Well, yeah,
It-
because
it-
that
it's
one's
in the one that doesn't.
the one that
has the pins.
says the name of the kingdoms is mostly to be used to see what kingdom is where. The one to see the actual individual places is the one that's further down.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Confusion resolved.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's kind of shaped like a Pac-Man ghost.
I'd say it's shaped more like a bit, kind of an arrowhead-ish. It's
Oh, a
triangular.
eagle's head.
It's
Yeah.
triangular.
It's got jowls.
Yes. Mal is a adversary, sort of.
The Mal's kind of a bitch.
Bit of a bitch, but I wouldn't really say enemy, more just other person doing their job and they want the stuff that we also want, so
Rival? Would rival work?
yeah, I guess.
Excuse me.
But not rival in like the hates each other way. That would be an arch rival.
You're supposed to hate your rival?
It's like that hate that kind of turns into a respect.
Oh,
I thought rival was the person that you start out as friends with, and then you just keep having to deal with them doing the thing that you want to do slightly before you.
when did they say they were supposed to? When did they say the parlay is supposed to be?
I think they said like about 3 days they'd find us.
How many days ago was that?
About 3,
It was 2 days ago.
2 or 3.
Okay,
I'll give it another day.
all right. Well,
just
it
stay
is
like
nice to
that.
be back on the sea. Things were getting really cooped up on the docks.
I imagine. I figure by now we're a bit of a. We're probably about. Halfway to Esfield, maybe.
It was like a week to get from Esfield to Silimastal.
It's been a couple days. Okay, so we're about like a quarter of the way.
You have been sailing for 1 day.
I thought you said we've been sailing for 2 days.
Well, I was, but then Soren wanted to poke around in your room, so I had that happen on the first night.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're less. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're about here-ish.
Sorry, I didn't
Okay.
communicate that well.
Why? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and make sure that I'm gonna go put the Varen's old captain's stash into the new captain's stash. That can hold a lot more stuff and isn't just a small box.
Alright.
And also the actual the box with the ship fund in it, actually. Need to stash that in there too. I'll be back.
Alright. As you're going through, as you're putting stuff in, you do find that a wax cylinder, one of the ones that Varen was showing off. However, unlike the one that Varen was showing off, this one does not have any kind of labels.
Must be a homemade one. If I remember right, I think she said the guy sold blanks. The machine's still on the ship, right?
Yeah, the machine was the machine was brought with y'all to Reveal, and you, I'm gonna say that you probably packed it up when y'all grabbed Varen's stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure
okay,
it was listed.
in that case, Levere probably set it up like either in his room or like in like a common area.
Yeah. As you set it to play, it's the first thing that happens is there's a little bit of it goes ch-ch-ch, and then you hear Varen's voice saying, "This better fucking work. Is it working? All right." And then you hear her playing music that you've heard many times. It's her music.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And
I think that's gonna kind of stop Levere in his tracks a bit.
yeah.
He's probably gonna cry.
Oh.
Sad
As
lizard.
the sound
Yeah.
of Varen's music plays through the what is it called? I don't think it's a gramophone.
It's not a gramophone.
It's before a gramophone. I looked it up last time.
It's like a virophone. I think it's just a V.
Uh,
S? Spirophone?
I think it's just called a phonograph.
Phonograph?
Yeah.
Yeah, a phonograph.
Yes, it's based on the Edison phonograph.
Yeah, which wasn't made by Edison.
Of course it wasn't.
Yeah.
Edison didn't
What,
make shit.
Nothing was.
Yeah. So, as the phonograph plays the music that floods the ship with sound, you can have whatever emotions that makes y'all feel. What about you, Corvus? How do you react listening to the phonograph playing Varen's music?
I'm literally like trying to hide.
Can you speak up a bit?
I'm like trying to hide like over this, like just being like playing her music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eventually
Like-
Oh, go on.
I was just like, this can't be happening. Huh? Can't be.
Eventually the wax cylinder comes to an end, and it just turns to a brief bit of like, it ends with a small bit of static as it runs out, and then just has that hum that old sound devices have when they're on but not playing anything.
I turn off the machine.
All right.
Don't want to waste the wind on it.
I then ask, like, who turned on that music?
I did. Found a cylinder for the phonograph.
Well, warned before you play such a thing.
Hey, how was I supposed to know it was hers?
Hmm?
I thought it could have just been like her favorite one.
Yeah.
Oliver's
What?
face is
Weren't
wet.
we there when she recorded that?
No, we weren't.
I thought that was like right after the thing was introduced. I don't remember.
I mean, she probably did it on her own. Like,
When y'all are like asleep.
yeah, when we were asleep or eating lunch.
Yeah. Y'all probably.
Well, anyway.
She played music often, so y'all probably wouldn't have like necessarily paid much mind. Like y'all, it's not one of those things y'all would have realized she was recording. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably about like halfway through, there's probably like the sound of a crash from Delia doing shit.
Yeah.
God damn it, Della.
But
But
just,
it's not picked up very well because it's
Yeah.
just playing music into an open trumpet horn, basically. It's not a microphone.
Yeah.
So,
So, as you go back to sorting out Varen's, transferring the stuff from Varen's chest to a new chest, you do notice that the cards are missing.
that is going to make Levere sprint out of the room. The cards! They're missing!
Cards? What cards?
Back with the Archfey, Farron found, it looked like a deck of cards. She said it was, very powerful and don't fuck with it.
Well, I don't remember a deck of cards, so...
Yeah, this is the first any of y'all are hearing about a deck of cards.
Yeah, she did not trust either of us with it at all.
what cards are you guys talking about?
Art?
Apparently, Varen had a deck of cards and she never played with us?
She said it's very powerful and don't fuck with it.
It's
They're
a
like
deck
a
of
leather-
cards. How powerful can it be?
Do you have any idea what magic can do?
Not
Magic
really.
could do a lot.
Powerful magic card. It could be like you pull one and you die.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So you would be able
Corvus,
to make
you can resurrect me again if we find this thing and I pull a card, right?
Wait.
Oh, no.
Again?
What about your little friend? Like, wouldn't it take at this point?
He is my little friend, and I just kind of I give my patron a scratch on the chin.
The
Raja just looks confused.
you see an inky you see a rat that looks like it's made out of ink wearing a wearing like a skull for the top of its head.
It looks like a very
Crawling.
tiny
Yeah, crawling.
grim.
Yeah, crawling out of Sushi's crawling out of Sushi's sleeve.
I give him a scratch on the chin.
He gives a thumbs up.
Little
You're
mouse,
just
little
gonna
ratty thumbs up.
Stare at it and try to like study it.
Rasia, this that
So
that thing isn't like an eldritch being that to come out
Eldritch?
fully. Well, shadowy being.
Right, you said you were like a warlock or something?
she's a warlock. Of course, she's got some sort of eldritch patron.
Huh.
Yeah, didn't know the specifics
Do
at
you
the
know how many
time
people-
until I had to save her life.
I mean, do you know how many people have given their soul for unlimited power? It's very tempting, you know.
Well, you won't see me doing that. And
That's because you've got your faith.
I mean, technically, you are giving your soul to your patron. I mean, goddess, and she gives air quotes.
See it as
Because
being
she-
two sides of the same coin.
I mean, you are giving her your soul when you die, right? That's
But
where
then-
you plan on moving your soul to when you die. So I mean, it's the same thing.
but it's a religion. It's more of a grander realm than whatever you have, which is singular.
There are lots of religions. I look over at Udon. What was that religion you were a part of?
Which time?
Exactly. But regardless,
We're
the cards
considering-
are gone.
Okay, so what's gonna happen if we find them?
Yeah.
I don't know what they do. I don't know what they are. I just know it's like a leather pack of cards about yay big, and he motions the size of a playing card.
I say we look for them and then open the pack of cards.
I
Wait,
say we
play
don't
poker.
open it.
I have proficiency in cards, so
I do not care. Varen told me, don't fuck with it.
You're just gonna
Mm,
poke the rat, the patron.
Your your attendant says, Ramen says, I'm sorry, princess, but the captain technically has authority over this situation.
only if he finds it first.
oh my god. Okay, immediately, Captain. Just tell me where the surge. Be rather quick with this, okay?
I don't know where they could be.
I'm gonna start.
They're
I'm
supposed
gonna
to be
try
in the
to s-
box.
I'm gonna try to sniff for cards. I
I'm
want to see
just
if I
gonna-
can sniff out cards.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make a quick dash or lap.
Best case scenario, they were just maybe they're under the bed and Varen forgot to put them back in the box after she got back from being kidnapped.
I'll
Didn't
investigate
they-
the entire room.
Could it not also
Sushi
be
is gonna try to
possible that
sniff.
she just took him with her?
I don't know.
What do I roll for that? Is that
It's-
investigation?
Is there
or
some kind of
perception?
spell we could do to try and find it?
Well, there's no wizards
It's
here.
like snapping.
Okay,
Oh,
just-
duh! I've got the scrying ball. I can scry the cards.
Does it work like that?
Does it? I don't know. I point at Raisha. Hey, you know magic. Can scrying look at objects?
Scrying can work on objects. That's part of the thing.
Creature.
Yeah,
You'd seen here a particular creature.
creature or location.
Snaps his finger in frustration. Dang it.
I mean,
Well,
I know
I
the
know
spell
magic.
scrying is specifically creature. At least that's what I was told. So
Instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location that you have seen
I know
before.
magic.
Do you know locate object?
No. But I can do this. Sushi is going to cast a spell.
What spell?
What spell?
Mirror image! It's gonna start fucking with you guys.
Okay, 3 other sushis appear next to Sushi.
No, mirror image is just one.
Oh.
No, mirror image is 3.
Oh.
I think you're thinking of Blur.
It says one.
It says 3.
3
Oh.
illusory.
Oh, okay.
Duplicate.
Illusory.
Illusory.
Yep. Anyway, she's gonna
Illusory.
start fucking with people.
Okay.
There's now 4 of her. She can make a lot of noise. But make a lot of distraction.
This is quite
That is so
odd.
neat. Guess what? I can do that too. We're just gonna do the same thing.
Oh my
Great, you two
God.
do that at your own time. I'm looking around the ship.
I'll look.
I want to
specifically
try to sniff it out.
How can you
Alright.
sniff it out?
I have a sense of smell.
But
Sniff the
don't you need to
box.
know how it smells first?
Can you
Sniff the box.
Okay. But, will that work? Can you smell magic?
Maybe.
Can you?
No, I don't think so. I don't have detect magic. It's
Now,
not I don't
I
think
would-
it's a warlock spell.
I would like to say real quick that one of the things about these message earrings is that they are passively on all the time,
Yeah.
which means Levere, Sushi, and Corvus can stay in communication on the entire ship.
Well, yeah, because you bought that one.
Yeah.
You only have to put the new one next to the others for an hour to activate them. We'll say that to sync them up. So we'll say that you did that on the first day that y'all were sailing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Corvus, I learned a new spell. Can I practice it on you?
explain before casting.
That's not
My
gonna kill you.
patron gave me a new spell, and it requires this, and I finally found it. She's holding something between her fingers.
Okay.
I had to get it off of I had to get it off of Shiny.
Yeah, you see the raccoon just poke his head through the grate of what is it called? The grate you open up when you want to lower cargo into lower areas.
I
Let me
don't know what
Google
it's
it.
called, but I do know exactly what you're talking about
Yeah.
because of the Scooby-Doo Flash games
Yeah.
from like 2006 that I was really
Yeah.
into.
Shiny pokes his head out through the grate and it's like, Shiny?
It isn't a shiny. It just right, you can detect magic.
Shiny?
A hatch.
Yeah, hatch.
Or hatch covers.
Anyway, I needed this. I found it on shiny, so now I can use it as a spell. She holds out what appears to be a speck.
A speck?
Or he's just wandering around.
Corvus can come look closer if she wants.
Wait, what? Like you want me to look closer?
Helmsman's great.
I mean, you can't see what it is unless you look closer.
Against my better judgment, I'm
He
going
just
to
said it was
withdraw
a pouch thingy.
I'll look through the grate. I'll look through the grate.
I'll look through the grate. I'm holding a speck at you.
A speck. I'll look through the speck. Sorry.
It's a living flea.
Uh-huh. What about this flea?
Now can I cast the spell on you?
Okay.
All right, I'm casting a spell. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Ten.
No.
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 Okay, what is this?
I now I cause a cloud of fleas and mites and other parasites to appear around you and crawl on you.
Ugh,
Uh,
that's terrible.
now
I'm just looking at this.
Bugs are crawling on
Gimme.
you.
Gimme. Like, I'm just immediately pecking on them.
Oh, gross.
Yum yum.
Gimme.
Delicious.
This is free protein. This is free protein.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just eating this.
You do, however, take 1d5 poison damage.
Ah!
technically it's 2d6.
Ah.
2d4.
Are you kidding? Are you
2d6.
kidding me?
You
Okay.
2d6.
You cast it at level. Okay. Oh, it's
Yeah,
a cantrip,
Warlock.
but
It's
you are
a
leveled
cantrip.
Yeah.
up. Okay, 2d6 poison
Yeah,
damage.
it's 4 damage.
Even if it
I'm
was
immediately spinning the bugs.
even if it was an actual spell, it would by default have to be cast at max level.
I'm a
Available.
warlock. I don't have.
Yeah.
True.
Anyway, so I rolled a 4. You have to move 5. I mean, I rolled a 3. You have to move 5 feet east. How close is she to the edge of the boat?
I imagine y'all were like towards the center of the boat, like right
Dang it.
outside the captain's quarters.
That would be a very effective way of getting someone out of combat if I'm on a boat. Just
Yeah, but you have to hope you move them the right way.
it's better than the other ones because they're required to move that direction, unlike the fear effect from that other spell I have. Because that one, they won't move that direction if it's dangerous.
All right. So, back to so with shenanigans
Anyway, it's
having
gone after that. It's
yeah,
just funny.
with shenanigans having happened, what are y'all doing about the card situation?
Lavier's
as I
looking
mentioned, I
everywhere.
want to look in her
Ray's just
room.
going into the captain's quarters and he's going to just wander around and then look at the bed.
I'm gonna pick up Shiny and I'm gonna try to find all of the. I'm gonna try to find it.
Ray's
I'm
just
gonna-
gonna
I'm
get
gonna-
on the bed and then sniff it and then start digging through it a little bit.
I'm gonna look through her closet.
Not actually digging, just moving the bedding around.
All right.
Yeah.
Sushi is going to poke Shiny at
What's-
stuff like a dowsing rod.
All right. Corvus, what did you say you were gonna do?
I wanted to look in the room, like taking stuff from, checking other stuff in the room. I guess I look at
What room? Which room?
the captain's room, the captain's quarters.
Okay.
You know?
All right. I need everyone to roll investigation.
All right. 3.
You don't find shit.
Oh, that's
14?
investigation.
Oh,
Oh, motherfucker!
what?
And that
Sushi
one.
rolled a 2.
I rolled a nat 1. It was a 19, and it bounced back to a nat 1.
Yeah.
As your Shiny just keeps grabbing at your ear.
Ray's just gonna
at
sleight of
your earring.
hand.
Sleight of hand, what?
She's gonna move the little pouch thing. She hadn't actually looked at it, but she's gonna assume that is what he was looking for. And put it in the bedding and pretend that she pulls it out. Sleight of handed it in there,
All
dig
right.
a little bit more, and then seem like she pulls it out.
All right, roll sleight of hand. I'll say you have advantage because everyone's distracted looking at other stuff.
And we're all really bad at it as well.
Yeah, like your plan with dousing using Shiny is backfiring because he keeps grabbing at your earring. Shiny, Shiny, Shiny.
Okay, first roll wasn't great. Second
This
one
is what
was
Shiny looks like.
Yeah.
better. That's a 34.
34? All
yeah,
right.
okay.
As you're digging through the bed sheets, you pull out the pouch.
Just gonna look around. Lavier?
As soon as you bring attention to it, Shiny starts like trying to escape Sushi's grasp. Shiny, Shiny, Shiny.
Oh, there it
Is
is.
this it?
I'm gonna walk over to it.
All right, Shiny
It's
is
in the bed.
Shiny is trying to grab at it, just out of reach.
Yeah. Sorry, I had pizza in my mouth. Lavier is very quickly on his way.
Just gonna open the pouch and just look, not really do anything with it, and then sniff it.
The pouch is perfectly made to house these cards so well that you can't even see what is on them without pulling any of them out. It smells of ozone and arcane energy. Like, it is radiating power.
Would Vision know what this is?
Roll Arcana or Religion. Depending on which thing you roll and the results, I'll give you a different answer, depending on what it is you're using to roll and what the
It
result
feels
is.
like religion should be a wisdom
Religion
skill.
Oh shit, religion isn't wisdom?
No,
it's
Yeah.
intelligence.
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 Weird.
I was
think it's weird
literally
too.
just thought it was a wisdom one, and then I was looking at it and I was like, oh, no, okay.
No.
Alright.
That's a dirty 20.
And what was it that you rolled, Arcana or Religion?
Religion.
Alright. Where you're from, where you're from is pretty good with keeping in the know certain aspects of chaos. You've heard tales of mad mages creating enchanted decks specifically to mess with people, promising great rewards, but more often granting horrifying punishments. If the captain that they trust so much had made it, if the captain they trusted so much had made a very, very clear order not to mess with it, then it's probably safe to assume that this might be one of those kinds of decks. The kinds that promise great rewards, but have a lot of ways to fuck people over.
Does she know the exact name?
Probably not.
Look, there is a 50-50 shot that one of the 3 Chaos Gremlins on the crew is going to try to grab that thing, so...
I mean, Shiny is trying to grab it.
Shiny.
I know what this is. I can't remember the name of it, but I know what this is. Yeah, your captain. Yeah, she wanted us put away for a reason. You could cause a lot of chaos with this.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is why it needs to go into the box.
You one more thing about it. They do tend to find their way these things do tend to find their way towards the proximity of fey creatures in general because of the innate desire to spread chaos inherent within these decks.
Chaos.
Their inherent desire to fuck around and find out.
Yes, and who better
Look.
to facilitate the fucking around than Faye, who do that naturally.
Look, the session's almost over. Let's pull one.
No.
What's the
What if
point
she-
of having it if we're
what
not
if she
going to
pulls
use
death?
it?
What if she pulls death and then we lose her immediately?
Then we get another new character.
Oh my god, like, seriously, I'm not having you. Sushi.
Ah.
Like, right now, like, what's even the allure
Mm.
of such a kid?
'Cause Here's a little bit of just a tiny bit of metagaming. People killed by the avatar of death that's summoned by the deck cannot be resurrected.
Yeah, so she can get a new character.
Like
Another new
not-
character.
like not even like it does not say like outside of a wish. Nothing resurrects you if you get killed by the deck, specifically by the skull.
It removes you completely from existence.
Curious about something.
What?
What happens if you don't pull a card, but a card just falls out?
Do you want to test that out? Do you want to hold the deck upside down and test it out?
Do it.
No, I'm just thinking if it wasn't properly sealed and something bumped and a card came out, but there was nobody who actually did it.
I think I
What
think
would
it's
happen?
probably enchanted that it can only come out with a pull.
Test it.
Don't. This is why you weren't told about it.
Like,
I
you
know
don't
this is why I wasn't told about it. I don't care.
have to be smart about this. Like, something like this is like too dangerous. Like, destroy it in all regard.
Or he's just
You
gonna
know you want
smile
to,
and
Corvus.
does she see the lizard anywhere?
Roll perception.
Why would I want to?
Are you going to make the lizard pull a card?
27.
The lizard is currently basking on the outside of the windowsill.
God damn it. I can't stop laughing. Fuck.
You're going to
We're just
make
gonna go towards the lizard.
you're going to make the wizard pull.
All right.
What if the lizard pulls moon? What's it gonna wish for?
Okay, she's just jumping over towards the lizard.
Okay. Okay.
Lavir's gonna try to stop whatever's happening from happening.
All
Nope,
right.
she's gonna try and avoid.
All right. Lavir, make a. Let's do this as a grappling. So both of y'all make strength checks
Oh, why strength?
because that's how grappling works.
Straight strength or athletics?
Straight strength.
Uh,
It's breaking out of the grapple that requires athletics or acrobatics.
right. Well, I've rolled a 12, but I'm gonna wait until the result. This is a new day. I don't have any. I have full use of lucky.
I got a 19. Strength.
Well,
like,
let's,
is it strength or is it like?
Strength check.
Yeah. Strength. Yeah, it's a 19.
that's another 12. Let's try again. That's an 11. Let's try the third time. This is my final chance to wrench. Damn it, Soren, you and your luck.
I have a +0 to strength.
So do I.
That was my dump stat.
All right. As you
It's not exactly my dump stat. My dump stats are intelligence and wisdom, but
try to
I did not roll a single nat 20 because it's what I would have had to roll.
as you try to as you jump to try and grab your new crew member before she bolts out of the room, you fall and hit the ground, and you can see her now through the window, approaching right up at the lizard. How do you get this lizard to
Raise
pull
your
a card?
mouth.
Well, I'm gonna pet it and be super nice to it. You want to try something? I'll give you a treat. Just do that. Just use your mouth right there and just.
Roll animal
You
handling.
want to try and eat that? Animal handling. Okay, I'm not bad at that. Okay, I'll take that. 21.
It opens its mouth, and it starts to bite down on the cards. Multiple cards.
I'm going to.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna roll a d20. Or no, I'm gonna roll a d100, and depending on the results, you might hate me. Okay.
This is a bad idea. I love this so much.
It opens its mouth wide, and it takes a big bite out of the corner. Getting its mouth all over the corner of the cards, pulling the deck slightly out more, and it begins to clamp down through.
I'm gonna.
No, it clamps down through the cards. All the cards. And you can see crackles of arcane energy. And you can see it start to like struggle.
Chuck it.
No, you see the lizard starting to struggle with it, but it coughs up. It coughs up some of its stomach acid, and you see the cards' arcane energies just cease to be as it pulls the cards out, bites a corner. All the deck. Once it clamps down on the corner, all the cards scatter to the floor, each one covered in cracks. There doesn't seem to be any effect, and that faint smell of magic.
That was also funny, but
that
not as
faint
entertaining.
smell of magic is gone. This lizard.
Detect the magic.
You're using detect magic?
Mm.
Is that what you said?
What?
What did you say about magic?
This is anticlimactic.
Shiny comes out and to see what's going on and walks right past the cards to try and climb up to you and grab stuff, reach into your pockets, saying, "Shiny, shiny, shiny!"
We're just gonna hand Shiny a flower.
It takes it and starts eating it.
Well,
Well, I got
Should
rid
I
of
let
that
Shiny
problem.
pull one?
at least it didn't explode.
Yeah?
Just gonna start looking at all the cards.
Okay. You look through the cards.
Tavel's gonna have a day when we tell him about this.
Oh, we need to sell this to him. We need to sell the ruined deck to him.
Oh, I love that, the ruined deck.
A ruined deck of many things.
It lost all its magic because you fed it to a lizard. An immortal lizard.
I mean, that's why
With
I had the
apparently-
lizard do it.
With apparently immensely anti-magic stomach acid.
Yep. That's
Well, let's
an
be honest,
interesting.
it's-
That's an interesting thing that you have now learned about the lizard. All right. So
Look,
as
this is just the chibi version of one of the most terrifying beings in existence. So,
one of the cards is completely blank. It's completely white except for the cracks across it. One of the cards is a hooded figure with daggers crouching on a gargoyle. One of them was a harlequin wielding a scepter with a skull clad in purple and yellow. One was a rusted sword snapped in half, laying tattered across a cracked shield. One was a diamond shimmering with radiant light. One was an ornate chair with mauve cushioning and gold inlays resembling a serpent and a lion on the armrests, as well as a backing that resembled dragon. One was a severed scaled claw curled in pain within several thorned vines. One was swirling darkness coalescing into a single black point. One was fresh leather armor. was a figure in fresh leather armor, smiling and looking back at a small town with one hand on the sword's hilt as he's about to walk off the edge of a cliff. One was a figure in plate armor taking a knee respectfully. One was an ashen silhouette surrounded in a wreath of fire. One was a ball of light with 7 brightly colored circles inside and crepuscular rays radiating from it. One was a beautiful woman with serpent eyes and scaled skin and snakes running down from her head. One was an elderly woman, a young woman, and a little girl, all holding a single blue thread woven around their fingers. One was a spindly man, shown from behind in elegant robes, holding a staff in one hand and a crystal ball in the other. One was a blindfolded woman, wielding a level scale with a white feather on one plate and a black horn on the other. One was a series of 3 keys arranged in a triangle from a key to handle, in a triangle from key to handle as a velvet thread weaves around them. One was a figure hunched over with a card close up to their face. One was a musty dark stone corridor with a reinforced metal door at the end and a faint light coming from the bottom. One was a black-robed skeleton surrounded by ravens, wielding a scythe in one hand and gripping a thread running across the card in the other. One was a series of bright dots across a blackness and several lights connecting a few in rudimentary shapes. One was a woman with silvery hair, wielding a bright pale orb with several imperfections as it radiates a silvery blue light. And the final one was a dark mountain landscape with a pitch black sky illuminating by a falling light streaking across.
So, were some of those, like, not the standard ones? Because they didn't sound... I couldn't tell.
I added one card, and that was the blank card. Which you will now never know what it did.
We might find another one.
Good luck on that. So, anything else y'all are gonna do for the rest of the day?
Put the cards back in the pack.
Alright.
Were they all blanked? Or
No, they're
They're
all
all
some
cracked up.
pictures?
They are all cracked. The cracks themselves have rainbow, like, sheens to them. Like, they're
I'm gonna
made
be honest,
holographic.
Tavel will either hate us for handing him this or love us for handing him this. I
Do
don't
anyone
know
s-
which.
Do any of them still have the picture on it?
They all still have the
Yeah.
picture on them, and also they're all missing a corner.
Yeah. There were like 3 or 4 of them that I was curious about, so she'd probably look at those 4.
Alright,
One of them was like the diamond, and then like the orb with the lights,
yeah.
and then the last card you mentioned, and then there was one more, and I think it had like the... Was it?
Wait,
one of
which
the...
one was the one that you had it for Fate then? Oh, there's the Fates, okay.
This one with the... Was it like geometric shapes or rudimentary thing, or the... I don't know. Was it number? It was towards the later half of it.
Was it the 3 keys lead,
No.
Oh, the
Well, maybe.
the darkness with dozens of lights, with lines connecting a few into rudimentary shapes.
Yes, rudimentary. That was the word I was
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah. That one.
That
That's
one
the
you would probably recognize. It kind of looks like the Astral Sea.
Ah.
Was that dungeon or?
Probably a
never-
good thing we didn't pull that one.
I mean, Gem might have been an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have any like words on them.
I really kind of wanted to see the lizard pull the deaf one
If
because it would be funny.
I rolled a percentile to see whether the deck would win or if the lizard would win.
And the lizard won.
Yeah, the lizard. It was an 86.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So, as y'all process that for the rest of the day, eventually night comes, and at dawn the next day, Levere, you're actually all of y'all would be woken up by like the sound of something hitting something on the in the lower deck. So for most of you, it would be just outside your room, just a thud, and Levere would be downstairs for you.
Razor would have handed the pouch back to Levere and given him a smile. Here you go.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. So
You said the lizard was immortal, so I figured it would be safe for the lizard.
I guess.
all right, and
Time to go investigate the thud.
yeah, we have that scene and then time skip to dawn the next day. As y'all come out of your rooms and investigate, you can see a figure like holding their hip, and they are wearing a very extravagant layered dress of different fabrics that sort of gradient to resemble a sunset. On top, on their upper half, they're wearing a gentleman's petticoat, which is a dark teal with silver filigree. Their left sleeve is rolled up to their upper arm, and they are wearing a seafoam green silk elbow-length glove. On their right hand, they are wearing a fingerless white silk wrist-length glove. On their head, they are wearing a mask that looks kind of like a spider, with red eyeliner on their right eye and this seafoam green paint that resembles like flames over their left eye, and their hair is green and done up very nicely.
You better have drawn this, Jesus.
I didn't have time. But they are clutching their hip and they say, why did you put a table over a teleportation circle? Don't you know that's very dangerous?
I knew that's what that was.
Why?
Oh, who are
Look,
you?
None of us know teleport. Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
You can call me Mal. Can I have your name?
Raisha. You can't really have it, but that's what my name is. I told you.
All right. Well, nice to meet you. So where is the captain?
Your style is very interesting.
Oh, thank you. I just got out of a masquerade ball.
Olivia comes
I can
downstairs.
tell.
Oh. So you
Well,
want
you're
to
dressed fancy.
I just came from a masquerade ball, and then I have
You're
a.
going to light rail limited.
Oh yes, they're actually bringing it back. I'm going to be seeing the matinee once it's dawn.
Interesting.
They brought it back?
Yeah, and I've got tickets. It's going to be starting in about 3 hours, so we don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
So what is it that you needed?
Okay.
Money.
1. Professor Tross told us about another construct has been activated, Would you happen to have anything to do with that?
Who, me?
Just looking at them. Eyebrow raised.
Fine. Yes, it was spider shaped.
Oh,
Why? Do you
neat.
want the crystal?
If you're not gonna use it.
Well, what's in it for me? They from their pocket they pull out a one of those crystals, and its symbol is a spider, and they just sit in a chair, lean back, and kick their feet up onto the table. You can see that they're wearing heeled boots.
I don't know. How's 150 plat sound?
You know I don't deal in currency.
True. I already owe you a favor.
Right, and when we discussed that...
Oh, I know.
What? A second favor?
Oh, no. We found an extremely powerful creature, and we figure that maybe you might want to use it for stuff.
I'm listening.
She picks up the lizard.
Mal just look...
This is an extremely dangerous creature.
It blinks slowly. Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you for a second favor.
When am I going to be doing these favors?
Well, the first one we can discuss, but I'd rather discuss it in private.
Understandable.
The second one, I'd rather everyone hear. Come dawn, the Drider's Grace will sail... come the new year, the Drider's Grace will sail once more. We will meet again. When we do, you let me escape with the corpse of Lomat. Then kill whatever crew is left.
Anything else?
No?
Simple enough.
Yes.
Sushi leans over to Lavir.
But
Who was Lomat again?
The blue tiefling pirate. Remember Varen cut off her arm.
Speaking of, what happened to Varen?
Teleportation
Portal
circle
accident.
accident.
Ooh. Well, you have my condolences.
I don't know. We might find her again.
I'm just still looking at Mal, and she's just going to...
The hat was on fire. I don't think she's fine.
Well, in that case, you should probably watch your back, because Lomat's going to be turning her sights towards you then, since you're now the captain.
We kicked her ass once, we can kick it again.
We can kick any asses we want now.
Oh, good luck.
We've got no one to stop us.
We're just gonna pull out a flower that looks similar in color to the mask he's wearing. And then hand it over.
Oh. Cute. They put it in their hair next to the mask.
And then she's just
They're
going
a bit of a weirdo.
Gonna pull out a few more flowers.
Right.
I figured that one would suit you the most. I have several.
Alright, so, for my first favor, though.
Yes.
Yes. Where is private that we can discuss it?
Nowhere.
My quarter... yeah. Sushi, Corvus, take off your earrings. Give them to me.
Huh?
I don't wanna.
I'm your captain, and I'm telling you to.
But Shiny likes to play with it.
Well, Shiny
Varen's just going to grab both of them
You
and
mean-
just hand them.
You mean...
Sorry, we're
Raisha.
just gonna pull them. Still getting used to it.
You
Just
see,
gonna sleight of hand them right off.
you see Shiny trying to trying to grab at one of Mal's earrings. It's a platinum earring with a pearl in it.
Tiny.
Oh, Brandon's just going. God damn it! Asia is going to pull the earrings right off and then hand them over.
My laugh sounded horrible. Oh my god.
Thank you.
That was
All
a
right.
terrible laugh.
All right.
It's
Now-
gonna take a while.
My quarters should be private enough.
All right. So, as Captain Levier brings Mal into his quarters to discuss the initial favor in private, I think that's where we're gonna call the episode.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody,
I
for
do remember
listening.
listening.
Yeah, thank you everybody for listening. This was episode 69 of World of Tapir.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Check out some of the other stuff on the channel. Chalky, what campaign are you running?
For the next couple weeks, there will continue to be Curse of Strahd, which could end 5 seconds to the next session or forever from now.
Well,
knows?
that's a step up from you saying that it's going to end soon for every time for the last 6 months.
Look, I've kind of just been hopeful. I just want it to end. Die already, god damn it.
Also on the channel, I started my Metroid Dread Let's Play. So go check that out. Biddy is my co-host.
Yeah.
We also got Sonic 06 on the channel. There's also Biddy. What are you playing?
I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes, the new Zelda game.
The new Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda. There's also Cult of the Lamb being played by my boyfriend Scraps. You can find Tabletop Simulator every Thursday. We call it Tabletop Thursdays. No clue what we're playing this week. We usually don't decide until the day of. There is also the Podcast, where Biddy and I bring you Reddit Cringe.
Yes. Join us in the sewers, will you?
Yes. And I think that's everything. We are doing daily videos now. Every day at noon, you can catch our stuff. So, comment challenge of the day. What are some of your favorite shenanigans that involve magic items to have happened in your own campaigns?
Rathu getting transformed into
A flesh
into
golem?
an abomination.
That's fair.
What was the question?
Magic shenanigans. Just stories that involve magic, and it's funny. Yeah. Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably Varen casting shit your pants.
That was also funny.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Alright, well, with that out of the way, there's nothing left to say but good night, everybody!
Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.